So he's saying that he is pro that people should have the choice to do it, but he doesn't agree with it.
Basically.
That's kind of a contradiction.
Well, I think it comes from, like, it's their body, they should
That's
have
true.
the choice to do what they want. And then you can watch the second video.
And this is
This is recently.
This is like recent.
Yeah, 2016.
The hair difference.
Right. So, being a man, you don't really have to deal with this problem necessarily
Okay.
as much as a woman would.
Mhm.
But what is your stance? Do you identify
Well,
as pro-choice?
I'm not pro. I mean, yes, women should have control over their body, but I think that being a woman has a huge responsibility, and that you, having a child conceived inside of you is your choice. So
Well,
I think.
what about people who get raped?
I think that's terrible,
Mhm.
and I think that if she doesn't want to have the kid, like maybe she should just let it up for adoption. If it really that's where it comes down to is, so are you gonna let this awful person that raped you decide whether this kid should live?
Mhm.
Like I think that's awful. Like they shouldn't have. Any criminal should be, punished for whatever they do. And going back to the part where this guy's trying to say, so what, we should punish people for this? And the thing is, if this becomes a ban, like a law that says you cannot have an abortion, there's going to obviously be some kind of form of punishment. Like if I kill a person, I'm going to jail.
Mhm.
If I break a law, if I speed, I'm going to get a ticket. I'm going to get a punishment if I break a law.
Mhm.
So, I'd say that yes, if you break a law, and if this law is abortion, then you should have some kind of punishment, whether it be jail, whether it be a fine, because I think life is a big deal, and yeah.
So now we'll be showing you two clips of the Democratic candidate, Hillary Clinton.
I believe that marriage during those millennia has been the raising and
This part that she's saying about like primary millennia is kind of ridiculous, because first of all, women could not be leaders like Hillary Clinton is, like when she was a senator. Is she still a senator? I'm not sure. She's a senator?
Senator of State.
Secretary of State. So I think it's kind of ridiculous that she's like, oh, this should be a primary thing, and not saying like I support gay marriage or anything, but if you're going to be talking about how something should be kept primary, there is no reason that you should be a leader, because back then, women weren't allowed to be leaders and stuff like that. So I think this is kind of, once again, really hypocritical. I'm going to go to the next clip. Unless you want to ask me questions.
No, it's okay.
So she's against it. Let's see.
I would love for a year ago in Geneva. I told the nations of the world that gay rights are human rights, and human rights are gay rights, and that the United States would be a leader in defending those rights. Now, there were some countries.
So as you can see, both of these delegates can be seen as somewhat hypocritical. Some may believe one has the right to change their mind, but others seem to think these candidates are trying to appeal to a larger audience. What's your stance on this situation? Not necessarily the gay marriage, but
Just in general, yeah, I think that's probably true. I think Donald Trump is really trying to impress the Republican Party. I think that Hillary Clinton is really trying to impress the Democratic Party. Because a lot of people say that Republicans are, once again, they're not at all really pro-abortion, and Hillary Clinton, the Democrats are most of them are most likely gay marriage, I assume. Yeah. So yeah, I think it's totally them trying to win their their presidencies. I think probably.
So any other thoughts about this?
Well, I hope that it isn't them trying. It probably is, but changing your mind isn't really a bad thing. Like I've changed my mind on a lot of things after what I've seen through the years, and as life progresses. So I think that if you want to change your mind on something because of these different ideals that have changed over the years, then you have every right to.
Thank you for that.
Mhm.